Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had the best festive season. This last 1 month has been quite challenging for me. As some of you who follow my community posts know that my editing software had crashed, which meant I had to install a brand new one and basically learn everything from scratch. The issue totally threw my YouTube schedule for a while. But now that I am getting back on track, I thought this would be the perfect time for me to share a very special project that I have recently completed. What better comeback than with a story that is really close to my heart? And this is a making of a festive outfit from scratch. It includes part of a vintage sari that used to belong to my mother that needed to be restored and honored in the right way. Although I did not get the time to film every step of the process, there is enough footage for me to be able to tell you the story. So without much ado, let's dive straight in. Let me tell you the story of how I create a Photo Plus Nyas garment from scratch.
So I start with making dupattā. This gorgeous silk, bandhani and ajrak dupattā has been sitting in my cupboard for long. I intend this to be a really special project also, since this is going to be my excuse to reuse all elements of old saris that used to belong to my mom. I'm also planning to combine other elements like old folk embroidery from Kutch. I might use this continuous patch or maybe piece together smaller scraps. I haven't made up my mind yet. And of course, the dupattā will also have a signature scrap lace that is made from leftover studio fabrics. The scrap lace has been made a while back. I have used a selection of waste fabric that complement and contrast with the dupattā, making sure to introduce a mix of silk, Banarsi vintage material, including some materials saved from crumbled old saris that used to belong to my mum. So here I am finishing off the lace by trimming down the uneven edges. Next, I will play with a combination of different vintage scraps of old Kutch pieces that I have saved from texts and salvaged from old disintegrating textile. This has an element of many colors, so I'm shelving the idea of using this and starting with working this out instead. Two of these. So here I've cut down the different scraps into the smallest bits, and I'm going to now quickly take these into the machine and sew them up. So now I'm sitting down to join the different patches. Next one I am adding here will have a zigzag stitch that overlaps both. I use a large stitch and a cotton thread to do this, and I'm not fussed if a little bit of the zigzag shows. See the joint? I think it's quite alright to have that sort of a joint between the two patches. So I'm going to use this very method and finish the entire patch, and I will see you at the end of this sewing session.
but I'm just laying it down at every stage to see how the end result looks. And I feel I'm happy with this. And my tailor is going to be coming very soon, so I have very little time. And so I'm going to start finishing this lace here.
So many years ago, I came across this sari stored really badly in an old, soggy cupboard. The sari probably belonged to my grandmother and had been worn by my mother as well. At the time I found it, the weave must have been around 40 years old. Most gorgeous shimmer motif, something you hardly see in Banarsi weaves even today. And then I made a rookie mistake some of us do with textiles. I salvaged the undamaged pieces of the sari and turned them into objects of utility. In this case, cushions. For years, these cushions have graced my home, quietly standing testament to the extraordinary quality of the fabric. Worn, stored poorly, even cut up and repurposed. But the material has survived decades and the harshness of time. Now it is time for me to give it the respect it truly deserves. The fabric is fragile, delicate to touch, and will need careful storage and to be worn only on rare occasions. But it is a labor I genuinely want to undertake. I begin by cutting out the zari border adorned with the beautiful design. Piece by piece, I join the different scraps, carefully crafting a continuous lace, honoring the sari and the memories woven into it.
So the detailing on the dupatta is more or less decided, and I can't wait to start work, then to sketch out the detail on the kurta. So the plan for the dupatta is all set, the materials have been put aside, and now I need to start working on a rough idea for the kurta or the outfit I'm going to combine that dupatta with. I wanted to make a solid canvas of a dress, and looking at the colors of the dupatta, I felt red would be a color that would contrast with the different elements and the colors we had picked up. So I am right now just making a quick sketch for the outfit, just so that I have a sense of exactly what material to look out for as I head out into the market. I'm looking at a bunch of different reds to combine with a hint of purple or a pink, gold, different kinds of gota and lace detailing that I have in ajrak, because the dupatta has a lot of ajrak going on in it. I love gota, so why not? And different kinds of laces. I'll have to see what is available and what not. If I'm able to find the exact same, great. If not, we'll have to see what I can find as a replacement. It just so happens that I'm doing all of this in a mad rush. I promise to share the latter part of the process with you guys, so keep on watching the video. The reveal is not very far away.
Diwali is really close and the workshop is running full capacity. But I'm glad I get to sit in the workshop and watch the craftsmen work. Together, We managed to finish the piece almost overnight. Right after we get out of the workshop, you'll get to see what the finished product looks like. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do care to like and subscribe and come back for more.